Alrighty. Pretty sure I'm live. And as because blah, 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 blah. And as I must do, I must always say I think I'm live and then have some kind of weird thing. Hopefully it's like the Wi-Fi is pretty good. We'll see how it works out, I guess. Let me know if it's bad. But I'm Lauren. Welcome back to my channel. I'm the filmmaker extraordinaire. And it is already the middle of September, but I forgot to do my August monthly recap, which I apologize for. It's just been a crazy time. So I thought I'd do it tonight. And then I probably won't have a video up tomorrow because I was going to film a regular video for tomorrow tonight. But then I remembered I hadn't gone live. So big brain thinking right there. All right. So I'm going to pull up my photos so I can go through my month of photos like I always do. And then we'll just get into it. And if you're watching live, feel free to ask me any questions or anything in the chat. And if you're watching on the recap or replay, just put them in the comments and I try to get to every comment. Sometimes I miss one, but I do my best to get to them all. So that's my little spiel. I'm still scrolling along. I gotta actually pay attention here. August. There we go. And what's the first exciting thing I did in August? Apparently I just eat a lot of oatmeal, walk the dog a lot. I must have done something fun. Okay, but like, look at this guy. Look at this guy. So cute. Okay, I guess this month, maybe the reason I forgot to do it this month was because I just like worked all month apparently and did not do anything. Did a photo shoot, did a lot of cooking. Well, if I don't have a lot to do in the month, then I'll like recap more of my life thoughts. But usually I feel like I do like some kind of events, but like nothing. Went grocery shopping to Trader Joe's. Really, this is so embarrassing. I like did nothing. I bought my new Loungefly bag. You know what? No, it's in the living room. I don't feel like getting it, but you can see this video of it. It's a Disney bag. I bought this bag. So that's something that happened this month. This is so sad. Oh, we did a game night with my friends at one of my friends' apartments, which was pretty fun. We were doing like Mario stuff, but then their power went out. So then we actually like transferred over to my place with my roommate. So that was a fun time when their power went out because first I thought maybe it would come back, but then they said their power had gone out recently and it didn't come back for like 12 hours. And it was really hot. And we're like, we want AC, we want lights, like we want to be able to play stuff and do some games and have a good time. So we like shuttled into our cars and drove over to a new place, which was our place. But that was a time when the power went out. I haven't been somewhere where the power's gone out in a long time. Like I'm just like not used to the power going out at this point in my life. So that was kind of, I mean, it wasn't stressful. At first, it was like momentarily stressful because you're just not expecting the power to go. But you know, it is what it is. At least it was like something that happened. Oh, and then my roommate and I went to this like cool mall in Glendale, which was fun. And we went to the bookstore. I got some books. Did I need new books? No, especially because I got books that I already owned, but not like recently. Like it was, what did I even buy? I bought David Copperfield and Emma, both books of which I've read, but these are like nice covers, like fancy, and they'll kind of go along with my bookshelf of like semi fancy books. So I was happy with the purchase. And then I just finished rereading The Secret Garden, and then I'll probably read Emma next, and then I'll read David Copperfield. That's the plan. But it was just nice to go to like a little mall and kind of dress all cutesy and spend time with my roommate, like out of the apartment. So it was just like a nice little time. And I'm happy that I'm finally coming across some events because I really was like, did I do anything this month? And then let's see. Oh, yeah. So there was a YouTube Shorts event, which was like a beach pool party. I definitely made like at least a short about it. And of course you would have all seen like my whole month because I did like the day I like did a mini vlog every day. I think I'm going to do that again in October for like Vlogtober, but I'll do like mini short Vlogtober. And then I'll do like Vlogmas as well, I think, with it because it was kind of fun to do like every day kind of thing. But I don't do anything that exciting every day. So I had to kind of like pause for a bit because otherwise it was just like the same thing all the time. But in October, maybe I'll do like more fun stuff again. I'm not sure. But anyways, yes, so I went to this shorts event where I met a couple new creators, some people that I already met before, which is nice to kind of see some familiar faces. And the dramatic thing that happened with this was that night. So I found out later there was like valet parking at the hotel that the event was at, and I would have just like paid for that had I known, but I didn't know. So I went to like a parking garage, right? But the parking garage actually closed super early, and I didn't know that it was going to close early because on the East Coast, parking garages don't close that early. But this place actually closed at 8 p.m. So my car was locked in a garage overnight, and I had to Uber home, and then I took an Uber back the next morning, picked up my car, and drove to work. Yeah, not my finest hour by any means, but it'll work out. Oh, excuse me. But it worked out. It was fine. It was fine. It was just embarrassing. And I cried at first because I thought my car was going to get like towed or something terrible, but it wasn't towed. It was literally fine. But oh my God, it was stressful. I was not a happy camper. And it almost like ruined the whole night for me. But ultimately, like, I got over it and I had like a good time at the event and I'm happy I went. But for like a hot minute, I was really upset that I went to this event. I was like, I can't believe it. Like, it's not worth the car, something happening to my car, obviously. But it was okay. It was fine. Take some deep breaths. Then let's see, more playing with the dog. Oops. Oh no, I just scrolled up. No, no. Oh, we're back. It was fine. And then, oh yeah. I don't know. I said, oh yeah. Pictures of the cat. She's got quite the rear end, but quite cute. And then I like stopped doing social things because what I well, I guess actually right as I said I stopped doing social things, I went out for like drinks for like a team night with my workplace, which was sort of nice, sort of awkward, I guess, because it's like outside of the workforce. You're just not expecting to see your coworkers really, even though like it was a planned event. But I started working a lot of overtime hours because in the second half of the month, I was really at like the end of the month rather, I was doing a lot of like IO stuff for my company because I was like taking over someone's job while they were on vacation. And that like took my whole life. Like it took all these hours. I was working very late. I was really tired. I was totally burned out. Like on the evenings, the weekends, that's when I took my like hiatus off like uploading like weekly because I just had no time to film anything or any energy to film anything. So I guess that's also why when I go through like my month, I just wasn't going out as much because I had no energy to go out and do anything. Like already in September, I have so much to say that for what I've done in the first half of the month. And I just can't speak to that for like the second half of August. But it's okay. Life kind of goes in ebbs and flows. And it's just something that I have to be able to adapt to and be flexible with. But it can be really tough, honestly, to like have any kind of balance sometimes because you want to do good at your job, but you also want to be like prioritizing your mental health. And it's like you can't like give your 100% to your place of work or wherever you are if you're like half an empty cup and your like regular world mentally life. So I don't think that made sense at all, but we do our best. What else have I been up to? Oh, I went mini golfing. I'm not sure if that's a really crazy thing, but it was fun. I haven't gone mini golfing in forever. Did not get any hole in ones, but I did have some like decent putts and hits. So we're gonna count it as a successful trip, even though it was no hole in one. I went to these like really cute stairs in LA. I got this little picture, as you can see. And yes, we like me and my roommate went and we waited maybe like 15 minutes maybe for the steps to become free because there were other people there taking pictures. Um, and anytime you can go mini golfing and not put the ball in the water is a win in my book. You are correct, Luke. You are very correct. Anytime you go mini golfing and not get in the water, I didn't get in the water. I'll be proud of that. I did go off the course at one point, but it's fine because it went in the dirt and it was easily rescued. So no problems. No problems there at all. um, but yeah, that was funny. That was funny. Well, I didn't even remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, we went to this staircase and we waited to take pictures, and it felt very like cheesy touristy in a sense because it's like we're literally waiting to take pictures at the staircase that we only are at because we were sort of in the area and we took a pit stop to these stairs to get pictures. Like it was not at all candid, but it's okay. Like it doesn't need to be a candid moment for it to be a fun time and to get like nice pictures and have just like an experience. I think sometimes people get not like hate per se, but there's like the idea that if you're like going somewhere to take pictures, you're not living in the moment properly. And I think that's like maybe true to an extent, but at the same time, like if you love taking pictures and having fun with it, then there's nothing wrong with that. So that's just my 2 cents. And let's see. What else did we do this month? Oh, I downloaded this app called Finch this month, apparently. Oh no, that was yeah. And I have a cute little bird whose name is Stella. Look at that. And that, like, literally is the end of my month because the day that we went to, like, those stairs, we also me, my roommate, and one of our friends from college met up with some of our old professors from college, and we had, like, a dinner, which was very nice. Sort of strange because 'cause I'd never, like, done that before, but it was really nice. And that will wrap up the month, but just for, like, some general life thoughts, my cooking has gotten so much better. If anyone was, like, interested in hearing the update of Lauren's cooking, I've been doing every plate, not sponsored, I wish, and it's really been, like, I'm getting a bunch of recipes down. I mean, I'm not fast in the kitchen by any means, but I'm definitely getting faster with, like, cutting, like, vegetables and, like, I have a better sense of how long things need to bake for, and I'm getting better. I'm just, like, getting more confident really as well using different pots, pans, and like the stove and whatever. And it may sound like really basic, but to me, it's a big success and win. So I'm really happy for that. Like I'm proud of myself for like getting to that point where I can cook in the kitchen. Like, do I need to follow a recipe to a T? Yes, I do. But that's fine. Like you have to start somewhere. And I'm more than happy when willing to accept that I'm like where I'm at with my starting point, my cooking journey. And then I have some, like, exciting stuff coming up, for, like, some Halloween content, and I have, like, a whole video that I've been planning with, like, my whole journey from, like, how I started in New Jersey to get to LA, so I've just been trying to come up with some, like, good ideas for everything, and, yeah, I mean, I feel a little bad that this month just wasn't apparently that exciting to share. I mean, I had a good month, like, I did, like, just talk to my friends and, like, I video chat with people, but that's not really stuff I'll, like, share, like, in this kind of a forum. But the month went by very fast and obviously went by fast so fast that it's already, like, halfway through the next month, and I had forgotten to do this live stream. So, that's just how it is, I guess. It's just a weird time, but I promise I will do better with the September live stream, and I will not forget to do it, and I will do it, like, at the right time of the month. And I think that's gonna be it because it is not even 9 PM here, but it's approaching that time, and I'm a sleepy gal, and I still have to do a little bit of prep work for something, so I'm gonna sign off. If you tuned in live, thank you so much for watching. If you're watching it on the replay, thanks for watching as well. Good night to you, Pork Chop 550, and good night, everybody, and I will see you very soon. Bye.